Hi everybody, Penny here. Welcome to my kitchen. So I hope everyone has had a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. We had some turkey yesterday and a jigs dinner, and all the participants at the Live and Learn Center with Jason and the staff made apple crisps. Mossboro Farms was kind enough to give us a really good deal on some Honeycrisp apples, and all 70 plus participants each made an apple crisp to take home for dessert on Thanksgiving. So thank you, Jason and Caitlin, of course, for making ours, and all the staff, because that was a lot of work, but they were really, really good. So today we are going to make chocolate banana cookies. So super, super easy. We have 4 cups of oats. These are the quick cooking oats because that's what I normally have in the house. We have 1 teaspoon each of cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. We have 1 cup of chocolate chips. We have some maple syrup, some cocoa powder, and the maple syrup, by the way, was made by our friend Rob. Hey Rob! He does his own maple syrup every year. And we have some vanilla, and we have 1 cup of walnuts, not chopped yet, but you can use pecans or whatever is your favorite nut for you to put in cookies. We have 1 cup of peanut butter, and we have 4 over-ripened bananas. Now, if the bananas are really small, then I would use 5, but these are fair size bananas. So we're going to put the bananas in the food processor, and as you can see, they're well overripe. They're just falling off the stalk or stem, whatever you want to call it. So they're going to go into the food processor. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you could mash these up really fine. That wouldn't be a problem. Something like you would for banana bread. There we go. So they're all in there. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves, as Rachel Ray says. Okay. So in with the bananas, we are going to put our nuts of choice, in this case walnuts. We are also going to put our, I believe it's 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. Now if you don't have maple syrup, you could easily use honey. My hands are wet and the bottle is wet because it's really warm and humid here today. That's okay, I got her under control. So we're going to put in 4 tablespoons maple syrup or honey. There we go. There we are. Put the cover back on that. And we are going to put in 2 teaspoons of our vanilla. One, 2. There we go. And we are going to add our 1 cup of peanut butter. So that's the only form of fat as such, other than the natural fat from the walnuts, that's going in here. There's no butter or oil. There's no egg. And the only form of processed sugar, you could say, is the chocolate chips. And if you wanted to leave those in, you certainly could. Okay, there we are. Now we're going to whiz all this up. Might take a minute, might be a little loud. There we go. Takes a minute for it all to go down into the blade. So we're mashing our bananas, creaming our peanut butter, and chopping our walnuts all at the same time. There goes the last piece of banana. Ta-da! Perfect. Okay, so now while that's done, we'll move over to our oats. So into our 4 cups of oats, we're going to add our cinnamon, our salt, and baking powder, and baking soda. And we are going to add our 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Get that all nice and mixed up. Hi, Caitlin. And I'm going to get a spatula. There we go. And we are going to throw in our wet mixture. Bananas and nuts and peanut butter. Woohoo! Chocolate banana cookies. Chocolate banana cookies. That's a little difficult to get out of the food processor, but that's okay, we got it. Can you put that in the sink? Thank you. So we're going to start to mix this up. And then when we get it almost mixed, then we're going to fold in our chocolate chips. You want to put that in the garbage? You're such a good cleaner-upper. Now, we're going to add in our chocolate chips. Oh, it smells so good. You smell the cinnamon and the cocoa powder. It does take a minute to come together, but it's all good. Make sure you get it up from the bottom so that everything gets moistened. There. Now, the oven is preheated to 350, and this is it's not quite a 1/4 cup scoop. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read there is writing in there, but that's okay. It's going to make some large cookies. So depending on how large you make your cookies will depend on how long they're in the oven. But the oven is preheated to 350. So, and you can do it just like that. Just 1 scoop. You can use tablespoon, teaspoon. The smaller the cookie, I would check between, say, 8 to 10 minutes. These I'm going to check between 15 to 18 minutes. So as soon as I get all these in the oven, we'll be right back. And you don't have to space them far apart because they don't like go down and spread. They're pretty well going to be the same shape when they come out of the oven. So we'll see you back here shortly. Hi everybody, back again. Our cookies are ready. So they're chocolate banana cookies. But if you wanted to use these as, like a breakfast on the go, full of oatmeal, peanut butter, bananas, maple syrup, a few little chocolate chips are not going to hurt you. They're very, very good for that type of thing. So if you were to grab, say, an apple and 1 or 2 of these cookies, fantastic snack. And the kids won't even know that they're somewhat healthy. So they're a little, not crunchy, but harder on the outside and ooey gooey on the inside. They're delicious. They're still warm. They're so good. Well, I hope you give it a go. Enjoy. Bye.